Got a new show for you today. Got a damn good show. First thing we need to do there's a link to donate. $5 or more will get you a video. All right, I don't want to wait around. Let's just get into this.
Purposes about this entire project. It's not simply to raise class consciousness, but to win social.
Now, I would like to point out, I know for a fact that if this guy gets his grocery stores not run by a profit motive, this will be the biggest money hole in New York. I'll explain in a minute. I guarantee you this guy has never ran a grocery store, been involved in the management of a grocery store, or hell, probably worked in a grocery store. Because most of the areas of the grocery store either barely run a profit or lose money. The grocery store has literally 2 departments that make up 90% of its goddamn revenue.
We have to continue to elect more socialists, and we have to ensure.
Why do we want to elect more socialists? It's failed every time it's been tried. Has capitalism not proved itself the best system on the planet?
That we are unapologetic about our socialism. It's the difference between having cash bail anymore or not. It's the difference between having sex work be decriminalized.
I tend to agree that sex work should be decriminalized if everyone is over the age of 18. As for bail not being a thing, that's bullshit.
Cost of eggs and milk has skyrocketed. Some stores are even...
Yeah, except grocery stores either make a slim profit on eggs and milk or no profit at all. There are 2 departments that literally pay for the whole damn thing.
Been using dynamic pricing.
And already, the government, the United States government, keeps food prices artificially low.
Up the cost over the course of a day, depending on what they can get away with.
With these things called farm subsidies. If you weren't a complete idiot, you'd know that. But here's the other thing. New York, I don't know, I don't live there, but they really don't have big-ass warehouse-style supermarkets. They have a bunch of little markets. Well, generally a mom-and-pop bodega. Guess what? They're going to charge more.
It doesn't need to be this way. Or having to...
Oh my god, capitalism prevents price gouging, you fucking moron. Okay, if we had 2 grocery stores, privately owned, and one is charging twice what the other one is, everybody's gonna go to choice B. Oh my god, what should milk cost? 8 cents? How much cheaper do you think you're gonna be able to offer milk at your city-run grocery store? I have news for you. It may be about 25 cents. A quarter less than what they're charging at the Piggly Wiggly. Your eggs are going to be maybe 25 to 50 cents cheaper. Oh, the store's going to suck. There are 2 departments. 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 2 that if it is a full-service grocery store, you will have, and if these are selling items at cost, your grocery stores will be nothing but a money pit.
Pay property taxes. City-run grocery stores, I've proposed a pilot program of one store in each borough. These are 5 stores in total. The total cost of this is $60 million. This is less than
Oh, this is going to balloon to $600 million, my friend.
half the cost of what the city is already set to spend on a subsidy program for corporate supermarkets that has no guarantee of cheaper prices or collective bargaining agreements or even accepting
So
SNAP
you're
or
not
WIC.
looking at some like Soviet Union grocery stores on every corner that are going to be run by
Oh, yes, he is. That's what he jacks off to.
the government.
Yeah, taxes on big corporations are the wealthiest New Yorkers. They're going to leave. And with it, your tax base.
You're the one running it.
Fast fare free buses. Well, who's going to pay for them? Department of Community Service instead of the cops. No cost childcare. There is no cost childcare. It's called Dad goes to work, Mom stays the fuck home.
This plan would be an absolute and total disaster because
Thank you for your subscription or donation.
Zohran Mamdani fought a grocery store.
And we already heavily subsidize grocery stores. Like, food prices are already artificially low. But, okay, here are the 2 departments that largely make up most of a grocery store's profit. One is the bakery. You know when you go to the grocery store and they have the pre-cut watermelons and pineapples and cantaloupes and all that shit and the pre-made salads? That's the second one. Because you take a fucking $5 watermelon and you turn it into a $95 watermelon. The biggest moneymaker of them all is the deli. Yes, these things have artificially high prices because they pay for everything. The ham that they slice in the deli that they charge $10 a pound for, that whole damn ham costs about maybe $20. I know, they sell them at Sam's Club. There's no way for a grocery store to make profit off of any other department except those 3 that I mentioned.
Okay, there is a small town near Jacksonville that tried this idea.
Gee, I only worked at a grocery store for 13 fucking years and seen the numbers.
About 5 or 6 years ago.
Okay, and that's the other problem. If you live in a town of 1,500 people, that is not enough people to support a grocery store. Literally, it needs to be, I think, a population of like 4,000 to 5,000. Yeah, you live in small town USA. This is one of the pain in the asses of it.
We had to drive to McClenny or to Jacksonville, so it's.
Oh, sorry. Move.
Population of 1,500.
Again, you're a small town. There's not enough of you to make a grocery store feasible.
Became a food desert, a community with limited
Maybe a small market, but then again, you're gonna pay.
access to a grocery store. The nearest one is in McClenny, which is 10 miles away from Baldwin. For local coverage.
Okay, well, life sucks.
Privately owned.
Except the problem is socialists like AOC, Bernie Sanders, they can never admit they were wrong. They just say, well, it wasn't implemented properly. And yeah, this guy will bankrupt New York with his fucking free everything grocery stores. Unions are not, well, okay, I take that back. Unions sometimes can be good. and for a time were necessary, but they have pretty much, for almost all industries, there are a few exceptions, but for almost all industries, their time is gone.
He says it's
Again, we already heavily subsidize food to keep it artificially low.
absurd to think both can't operate in the same
It's just Mamdani thinks, or Mamdani, or Apu Nahasapi. I'm just going to call him Apu. Because fuck. He thinks groceries should cost 8 cents.
space.
The notion that public and private food retail can't coexist is just not true. It already does.
In Murray Hill, Charles Watson.
No, people can't afford groceries because they're idiots when they shop. Okay, you're right. I won't call him Apu. Apu was Hindu. I'll call him Muhammad.
Okay, so two different.
And remember, Muhammad was a pedophile. It's in the Quran. I'm not calling him that, but Muhammad was.
People aren't shopping there anymore, right? That's the reason why people aren't shopping there anymore. Then a private business can't operate there. Then that means that the grocery store shouldn't exist. That means that the quote-unquote food desert problem, having to drive 10 miles to get groceries, clearly is not that big of an issue, right?
Yeah. Otherwise, people would have left their small town. But no, you want to live in a little town. That's fine. But know that for a lot of shit, you're either going to have to go with Amazon or you're going to have to travel. Like, it's just the way it is. Life sucks.
Fact that the government
Move with what money? Most of these people own their own homes. Sell that and move somewhere else.
can't even means that.
Oh, Mamdani will bankrupt New York. You will see New York go to hell. Let's check out this delusional bitch. Okay, right off the bat, I'm going to say she's about a 7. And even though she's not blonde, she has the stupidity of a blonde. And for being an Asian chick, she shouldn't be this delusional. But then again, maybe some of that silicone went into her brain instead of her boobs.
Man that makes less than $100,000 a month.
$100,000 a month. You will be a cat mom. Because a guy making $1.2 million a year, you are one of his side chicks. There is no way he's putting a fucking ring on it. So either accept he's dating you and probably several other women at the same time, because you're nowhere near a 10. You're a 7. Or you're going to have to accept a man that makes less money than you, again, if you're not lying through your fucking fake-ass teeth.
Because as a remote closer, I bring in $50,000 a month net, right? So
Well, I guess we know what money paid for her assets.
if my man is not making double what I'm making, at least double what I'm
Misogyny is the hatred of women. This is not hate. I'm just criticizing her.
making, I just wouldn't have respect for him.
So, double what he makes. So, I went ahead, and this is another female delusion calculator. And I don't know her age, but I'm going to say she's fine with 22 to 42, gender male, wants kids, either or. I couldn't even get to her minimum of 1.2 million. It was just $1 million. I also assumed she didn't want anybody short, but you know what? Screw it. I'm going to go down to 5'5" to 6'8", just to give her a shot. And I'm going to exclude married guys. I'm going to exclude obese guys. I'm going to, you know what? I'll put even in either or on smoking. Let's find out. 0.013%. Now, take 0.1% off of that, because that's the number of men that are probably gay. take another, I'd say, another point. Hell, probably a third this. Because that's the number of men that say they're not married, but they're lying. Yeah, she's got a 0.07% chance of meeting a guy. And of that 0.7%, they have to not only want her back, but also her be the only one. Lady, you're going to be a cat lady. Well, since I shit on the women, I guess I'll shit on the men. Ah, fuck, I gotta piss. I'll be right back.
A major red flag in men that's actually normalized in society is a man playing video games. A man playing a video game is the equivalent of a grown man coloring in a coloring book. It's like, aren't we just kind of beyond that? It's like, why wouldn't we go outside, shoot a gun, or chop some wood? Why are we even doing it? Like, why are we wasting our time with a video game for a quick dopamine high?
It's almost as if men can't have relaxed fun anymore. I really feel like this is coming from some sort of script that his girlfriend gave him.
My dear, I hate to tell you this, but no, this is him. If it is his girlfriend, then I know something else he does. There is a subset of men out there that just get bent out of shape if a grown man like myself is playing a video game. Because we shouldn't be doing that with our free time. We should, again, be chopping wood or building a deck or doing this or doing that. And this isn't a new phenomenon. This goes back to Gavin McInnes was the first one. Of like, why are you playing video games? Build a table. Well, I don't enjoy woodworking. I enjoy shooting people in Red Dead Redemption 2. What's the difference? Furthermore, to the guy in the video, what's the difference between me playing Red Dead Redemption 2 versus you sitting on your ass for 12 hours on the couch watching football? Because I guarantee you this jackass plays fantasy football. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. Also, what about all the men, the hundreds of men that make their living playing video games? Be it in competitive tournaments or stream it online. What about all the female game streamers? Are they kosher? Can women still play games or what? What are we doing here? And I'm sorry, but as for spiritual fulfillment, I don't have a spiritual life. Because that's fucking dumb.
Guys, it's okay to play video games if that's what you enjoy and it's not overtaking your life.
Yes, okay, video games can overtake your life. I didn't think video game addiction was real, and then I watched Intervention.
It's also okay for you to individually decide that you don't want to play video games anymore because you want to spend your time doing something else. Look, I grew up playing video games like Final Fantasy, RPG. I spent hours playing. I stopped playing.
There is no way you're old enough to have played the original Final Fantasy. Not a fucking chance, sweetie.
Them when I had kids, when I decided to deprioritize it because I wanted to do other things.
But guess what? If you have a son, eventually he'll grow up, you'll pick up the hobby again.
But I still have relaxed fun, just like most women find ways to have relaxed fun, whether it's going to get nails done, going to the spa, having a walk, going out to dinner or brunch with a girlfriend. I'm just trying to imagine a woman coming on here and saying, I don't go to the spa because I find productive things that actually improves.
Yeah, but that wasn't from his girlfriend. That is a subset of guys. And they're annoying as fuck. Look, if you want to spend your free time going to the gym, do it. If you want to spend your free time playing video games, do it. Cooking, do it. Pottery, do it. By the way, as for the coloring book comment, can you please explain to me the difference, dickhead dude bro in the car that made the original video? What is the difference between a man coloring in a coloring book and a man painting a painting if at the end of the day they're just going to be in his house? What's the difference? Oh, that's right. There isn't any. Protester maced and activist detained. And yeah, this guy's getting aggressive, so mace his ass. Oh my God, will you shove that megaphone up his ass? I'm sorry, but I'm getting really sick of all these fucking protesters thinking they can do whatever they want. It's time for the cops, federal officers, and anyone else to just start beating these people. Dude, he's alive. And this is why leftists are fascists. Oh, damn, he got it good. Yes, pepper spray, because you idiots were acting rowdy. They're not hurting him. They're arresting him, or detaining him until the police can actually arrest him. If the one guy wanted to hurt him, he could have hurt him badly. Oh, God, smack the taste out of that cunt's mouth. Beat her ass, too. Beat his ass, beat her ass. You resist arrest, just grab that fucking mag flashlight and start cracking this dude in the head until he's knocked out. This isn't being rowdy. Nothing on... if you try to compare this to January 6th, you're a goddamn fucking moron. Enjoy licking the boots of your leftist masters. God, shut your fucking black ass up. No. You started it. And then you had your crew roll up and surround them, and then somebody defended themselves with mace. Tough shit. Hell, if I made the law, they'd have been able to use a gun on your fucking ass. Again, these orange shirt wearing jackass jerk off dickhead fucking. Oh my God, why are you wearing a mask outside? Because you started all this, you stupid, dumb, black son of a bitch. Oh God, will somebody start knocking people out so they shut the fuck up?
He's standing there. He's standing there.
Oh my God, these people would hate it if I ever ran the country. I'd say no tolerance for bullshit. He won't get in the cop car on the third try. You have the legal right to smack him in the head with your flashlight and throw him in there. And all these people there that are wasting police's time. Oh God. This is why I never became a cop. Because if I was the cop, I'd have smashed him in the fucking head, knocked him out, throw him in the car. Boom, we're done. Anyone doesn't like it, they're getting pepper sprayed too. Yeah, that was complete fucking bullshit. I'm sorry. You have every right to protest. You don't get to be a jackass about it. By the way, I feel the exact same way over Christian cocksuckers doing that at abortion clinics.
Innocently put into their bodies these days.
Oh,
And
God, I've
most alarmingly,
seen this shit. Yeah, but we've been doing it for so fucking long, we're fine. The reason we have obesity is because Americans are fucking lazy and don't want to go to the gym. I'm fat, but I can tell you the exact reason I'm fat, and it ain't Captain Crunch. It's because I drink beer, but the big thing is I don't exercise. I could give a rat's ass less if she hates me or not. When I open the line, she's welcome to come on. She's welcome in the chat now. But here's the thing. Americans love eating out. And when you get done with your meal at, let's say, well, hell, I'm not sure how many of them are left. At Bennigan's, you and your wife both, let's say it's a guy and a woman, him and his wife probably both ate each a half a stick of butter for your meal. If you ever wondered why food at a restaurant tastes better, no, it's not because it's cooked by some fucking poor illegal immigrant that can't speak English. No, it's butter.
It's to see that the ingredients include a lot of poisons.
Except the American people in the 80s was eating Fruit Loops. We've been eating Fruit Loops since the 60s. Why is it now a problem? Been eating Doritos for the same amount of time. I don't know when Cheez-Its came out, but I know they've been a thing for my entire life. But it's a problem now. Yeah, sorry, RFK, I don't want to get on your crazy, weird diet. Yet, yellow diet is... Again. You're dealing with a diet that has been around for 60, 70 years. But we're only experiencing the problems now. Like, if what you're saying is true, my parents should be dead. My brother should be dead. Did you know that the original dye in cheddar cheese was carrot juice? That was the original dye. What's your point?
They want them that this yellow dye, tartrazine, causes tumors, asthma, developmental delays.
Wait, developmental delays? No, social media causes developmental delays. Giving your baby the phone and having it on the TikTok app, that causes developmental delays. Again, I ate Fruit Loops every morning. Or some other cereal that had it. I hit all my educational milestones.
Neurological damage.
Don't have any of that.
ADHD.
Don't have any of that. The thing that has destroyed my ability to watch a movie is actually YouTube.
HD, hormone disruption, gene damage, anxiety, depression.
And again, if you're talking about recent history, the schools being shut down due to the scam known as COVID, or you know what, I won't call it a scam. The overreaction to COVID and teachers not wanting to actually go to school and do their damn jobs, and the teachers union bailing them out, that's what caused it. Again, kids in the 80s and 90s, we ate Fruit Loops all the fucking time. Not only Fruit Loops, but Fruity Pebbles, multicolored Rice Krispie cereals, Lucky Charms, Cookie Crisp, Frosted Flakes. Not to mention all the fucking candy we digested. And we're all just fucking fine.
Intestinal.
Hell, we had Gushers. I still don't know what the liquid at the center of that shit is. And somehow it tastes like it's hot. Yeah, do you know where I think we got the ADHD in children? It was overdiagnosed. Much like autism is right now. It's just overdiagnosed. Because a mom is convinced that her kid, he's failing in school. Not as smart as the other kids. No, her baby is a special angel. There has to be a reason. So she doctor shops until they get the diagnosis of autism or ADHD or whatever. No, lady, your kid isn't autistic. Your kid isn't ADHD. Your kid is just fucking stupid. Again, why didn't we have these problems when I was a kid? Why didn't we have these problems when my mom was a kid? My dad, my older brother, my younger sister, any of the friends and family that I knew growing up. Didn't have a problem then. What, were we just built different back in the fucking 80s? Yeah, except... Oh, God, I hate to say this. Source, please. Because, again, there's a lot of hippy-dippy dickheads out there that say a lot of shit that isn't true. And we need to get back to nature and all this other crap. You know what also comes from nature, RFK? Heroin! Opium! Lead! Okay, let me do this, because now you're all pissy about vaccines. And I swear to God, I have not heard this. But if he brings up mercury, I'm going to go through the fucking roof. Because one of the arguments against not vaccinating your children was mercury. Except when parents were asked one simple question, their entire argument fell apart. Which is, have you ever made your kids a tuna salad sandwich? And every parent raised their hand in the affirm. Of course. Okay, the tuna, be it fresh, be it in the can, anything else, and anything in between, you have just exposed your kid to 500 times the mercury that's in a vaccine, and they don't even use that shit anymore. The only element that I know of on Earth that we cannot have any of, there's no healthy amount of, is lead. But, yeah, mercury has a level that our bodies can naturally process. And again, the amount in the vaccines wouldn't hurt a hamster. A fucking 4-ounce hamster. Let alone a 25-pound child? No, the reason people have anxiety is they're pussies and they get rewarded for bullshit mental health crap.
Lose weight, we'd have more energy, we'd have fewer tumors and longer lives. It's not all dark.
No, you wouldn't. And this idea of we'd have longer lives, no, that's a crapshoot. That's a crapshoot. Everyone has anxiety. Get the fuck over it. But oh no, because of this now, companies are giving mental health days. And oh, if you have anxiety, you get the day off of work.
We're taken under President Trump. But the Democrats who claim to be all about health care have stood by watching other countries...
Well, okay, I guess he signed off on your shit, but I don't agree with it. I guess this is where me and Trump disagree.
And these poisons and make our kids sick, asthmatic, hyperactive, and depressed.
No, again, it's parents not wanting to accept their kids' limitations. Parents think their kid can be an Olympic athlete and a rocket scientist. And no, kids, like every other human, has limitations. I have limitations. Every human has limitations. Like, I don't have the limitations to be a cop, as I just explained in the last video.
Your tax money to put them in your kids' school lunch. So their big food and their big ag daughters probably get...
Fuck it, I gotta pee again. I'll be right back. Like, okay. Take 1780. This is long before any of this crap was ever invented, right? If your idea of if we just eat whole foods and we just eat shit that was done in our kitchens, we'd live to like 937. Then why are the founding fathers not still alive? Why did 1 out of every 3 babies die? Why is it that a family had 10 kids, but, 6 wouldn't make it to adulthood? RFK. Is it because we've solved the simple shit and extended life to the point that something minute can actually take us out? Like, you're not going to cure cancer by banning Captain Crunch. And again, once again, Captain Crunch has been around since when? I'll give you another one. Cornflakes, been around for about 100 fucking years. That has yellow 5 in it. Yeah, I know your style of health thing, and it's bullshit. Sorry, at some point we die. Something takes us out. Oh God! Oh God! Oh, not Nick Fuentes! Oh no! Oh God in heaven on hall! Oh God! Oh Jesus! Mother Mary with her cunt bleeding on heaven's throne. All right.
What, people calling me gay because I've never had a girlfriend?
I'm not calling you gay for that. I'm calling you what I've always called you. A fucking weirdo.
A gay people do date girls all the time.
Yeah, but they might take a girl they're friends with out on a date night. But they both know it ain't ending in sex.
Real. If we're really being honest, never having a girlfriend, never having sex with a woman, really makes you more heterosexual. Because honestly, dating women is gay.
Okay, he wants to suck a dick.
Having sex with women is gay. Enough.
Yeah, he wants to suck a dick. He wants Tyrone to come all over his fucking face.
For the Jim Crow stuff, who cares? Oh, they had to drink out of a different water fountain. Big fucking deal.
They had to drink out of a different water fountain. Big fucking... Yeah, that's a huge fucking deal to me. Because there are no distinctions between Americans. I'm talking people that are citizens either by birth or by naturalization. Once you're in the club, We're all the same. Meaning we all drink from the same fucking fountain. God damn, I didn't think you were this racist. I disagree with transgender children. If they're 18, they're adults. They can do whatever the fuck they like. I also don't think they should be in the sport of water polo, or any sport for that matter. If you're born biologically a male, you either compete with the males or you don't compete at all. I'm sorry that might be robbing you of something, but, well, life sucks. I wanted to play for the Minnesota Twins when I was a little boy, but Lord knows that's not going to happen.
No. It looks like a society where women don't have the right to vote. And homosexuality and transsexuality as well.
Well, I agree with women not being having the right to vote. I do agree with that. But I agree probably on different grounds than you. I agree that because they don't have skin in the game, they're not subject to the draft.
Heterosexual sodomy, as well as fornication and adultery.
Wait, what the fuck is he on? Hold on.
Transsexuality, as well as heterosexual sodomy, as
wait. I gotta completely back him up for this.
And what does that look like? Does that look like a society where you have transgender kids aren't playing in girls' water polo? No. It looks like a society where women don't have the right to vote. And homosexuality and transsexuality, as well as heterosexual sodomy,
heterosexual sodomy. So is that the guy doing his wife up the ass, or the wife putting on a big old strap on and fucking her husband up the ass? Because my personal thought is anything two consenting adults want to do is cool. Long as everybody's cool with it. Or drunkenly cool with it. So basically what you're saying, little Nick. Oh my god. Hold on, I had a thought. So what you're saying is, Nick, the only thing that your future wife can expect from you is nothing but missionary. Oh boy, she'll be really looking forward to that. And Nick, I swear to God, I'm gonna blow a gasket if you fucking come out against blowjobs.
as well as fornication and adultery being shamed by the society, and maybe in some places, in some jurisdictions, regulated by the law.
You can't. Oh my God. Nick, have you read the fucking Constitution?
Break down the barriers and disregard the police. This capital belongs to us.
Having sex with my dog is the same thing as me having sex with a black man.
No.
What?
But they would both be degenerate. Oh! Our secret.
No, I don't know in what context that conversation took place. I'm just gonna say there's a big difference between the girl taking a black cock in the mouth versus taking her dog's dick in her mouth. Yeah, one of these things is not like the other. One of these things doesn't belong.
Secret sauce here, it's these young white men.
Yeah, you look like you're a real hard ass. I guarantee if I slapped you in the face, you'd cry. Do I have to do it? Oh God, I'm starting a new channel. I'm going to try to direct young men the right way. You can't listen to assholes like this. You can't listen to assholes like Andrew Tate. You can't listen to assholes like Justin Trudeau, Gavin Newsom, all the other male feminists. Like, Jesus Christ, how the fuck did this happen? You either have complete fucking pussy pushovers, or you have people that say shit that I adamantly disagree with, like Andrew Tate and the like. And this asshole. Is there nothing in the middle? Hell, I'll even throw fucking Charlie Kirk in that mix. Oh, you gotta be a God-fearing Christian man. Why? Why? Oh, you gotta be a virgin on your wedding night. Why? Oh, the church is the most important thing in the... Why? It's done nothing for anyone. How the fuck am I now sounding like a leftist? Oh, God in heaven, fuck almighty. Jesus, tap dancing Christ. I guess I'm just the last one in the middle. I guess I'll quote Bill Maher in one of his recent new rules. Can the pendulum ever just fucking swing in the middle? Can you be a dude who's not a complete piece of shit? And can you also not be a complete fucking pussy? No, I said virgins are preferable, not that they should marry them. I said a woman should keep a low body count. All I said with that was women being absolute whores fucking every dick in the county. Yeah, they might have a problem locating a husband. Because again, women don't want Sims. I guarantee you that little Nick Fuentes, if some chick like, who is that chick? Bonnie Blue. If Bonnie Blue tomorrow God redeemed in the whatever fucked up church Nick is a part of, God redeemed, God baptized, married him, he'd accept it. And he would somehow accept that his wife was the biggest whore on the internet for like a year. I am a centrist, or whatever that means these days, Caillou.
Your babies to be smarter, stronger.
And your name is Caillou on this channel. I'm done with Q. You're Caillou.
Faster.
And you have the emotional intelligence of Caillou. And yes, I'm talking about the PBS character. That'll get you pissed.
It's sort of like how a lot of women want to be raped. Like, they know that black...
Okay, I'm just gonna let that sit there for a while. I'm supposed to be the misogynist from hell. Apparently I lost my title a long time ago.
Black people are violent. You know, not even joking this much, I would prefer Taliban rule in America to this. You want...
Well... Oh, God. Well, fuck it. Christians don't even read their own Bible. Why the fuck would I expect them to have read anything about the Quran? If we had Sharia law, you'd either be killed, exiled, or you'd have to pay a tax because you're non-Muslim. That's in the Quran, and that is in places like Iran. Oh my God, what a fucking dipshit.
I don't know why. Because at least if black people were fighting at the airport, they would get their hands cut off.
Okay. So, you're just a racist. Wonderful. That's great. Let's do a few more short videos and then I'm going to call it. This is girl math.
For $6,000 medical debt, which is insane.
Okay, so the courts are going after her for a $6,000 medical bill.
$6K? Really? Don't you have bigger fish to fry?
Oh no, sweetheart. There are court cases involving hundreds of dollars. Like, I don't know if there is a minimum amount. Maybe you could sue somebody over $1.
They were like, how much can you pay? I was like, $20 a month. And they were like, oh, no. You have to pay a minimum of $200 a month. And I was like, you're fucking crazy.
$200 is not that much for a month. It's like $50 a week.
Like, you are fucking crazy.
Like, if your finances are stretched that thin, then you fucked up your life. Not to mention the double nose ring, the multiple piercings, probably some tattoos. Yeah, you just suck at math.
Will not be able to survive like that. No.
$200 a month. Okay, a $6,000 medical bill. You could get a part-time job at Walmart, probably 15 hours a week, and have this shit done in 6 months.
So they had me like submit like a financial application. They were asking for bank statements. I was like, I'm not gonna submit my bank statements because I don't need you guys in my business like that. Like, you guys are fucking.
Lady, I don't know if you know this, but if it gets to court, the debt collection company has every right to see your bank records. I don't know if you know this, sweetheart.
But no, it was a little.
Your skirt is too short for most offices. Wouldn't be for my office, but I don't run an office.
A lot of people had something to say about.
Why are you wearing that short of a skirt to the office? You're not going out to the club. You're not going to kiss someone at 3. Oh, God. I don't know what's going on. I think women are just getting fucking stupider.
A job in this time, and especially a part-time job, is like close to impossible. Like, I'm in school now, so I can't work at a full-time job.
Okay. There's Walmart. They pay decent.
So I'm looking for a part-time job, and it's been like 2 weeks already. And it's like...
Walmart's always hiring. And again, they pay decent. Not great, but decent.
Like half of
Not good, but decent.
these jobs are just scammers.
And they'll work in your schedule. You just don't actually want to work. Well, you are attractive enough for OnlyFans, but then again, on that note, that system is overrun by fucking 10s, and you ain't that.
Like literally telling me work from home, and like the benefits are seeming too good. Most of them are like entry-level data entry, but like they're literally scammers. Like I got scammed.
Yeah, no shit. Any work from home job, I'm highly skeptical of. All right. Because he doesn't dwell too long on this, I decided to do this video. This is Jake getting all pissy with my PB&J pizza.
Because anyone can learn this. It's a skill like anything else.
Anyone can cook.
Mixing bowl. Except you. Put the stand.
20.
Except you, Jake. You haven't cooked for over a year. Or at least, you know, put it on your YouTube channel.
28% hydration. The volume of flour is going to be not the same as the volume of...
Would you kindly make your pizza? I don't know, Jake. My pizza sauce is better than yours. For 3 days. To my rustic pizza sauce.
It's also rustic.
Which is,
if we call it rustic, we don't have to follow any sort of, like, form. It can just be sort of, like, shitty.
And, Jake, if I did a blind tasting, I guarantee you my sauce would kick yours ass. Pepper flakes.
I love that he's regressed to bag cheese.
Out. All right. As you can see here, I am dusting my pizza with a generous... I'm making pizza. It's not that important. Every pizza place you fucking order from, you know, the Little Caesars that you and your whore wife go to? They use bag cheese, motherfucker. Amount. Pizza Hut, mozzarella. Pizza Hut does it. Domino's does it. Papa John's does it. Pizza Ranch does it. Maybe a mom and pop one won't. Maybe. But generally, if you order a pizza, it's going to have the same cheese that I'm doing. So fuck off. And you haven't criticized anything I've made. You haven't criticized anything I've cooked. You haven't criticized, well, really anything. The only criticism that can come close to cooking is my use of bagged cheese on pizza. So really, you have nothing. You have absolutely nothing. You four-eyed, fat sack of cuckold shit.
He always says, not an argument. Are we arguing? I think what if you just learned how to make...
Jake, I engage in my chat far more than you do, buddy.
Pizza dough. And then he says, you haven't made pizza. And then I say, yes, I make it all the time.
Yeah. Except your pizza sucked.
And he's like, you haven't uploaded it to the internet. I have, but he hasn't gotten through the video.
Yes, I did. You're lying now. I got through your stupid fucking pizza video. With your stupid fucking poolish.
So, like, what's the point, man? What do you... why would you even pretend? If Dave starts watching... Here's the challenge. Dave, watch a whole Jake's cooking show.
I have several times, but tell you what, you motherfucking piece of shit. I'll do it again. Tell you what, I'll watch the pizza video for the 5th time.
Actual cooking. Watch one whole episode of any of them. I don't care which one.
You mean the one you haven't done for over a fucking
From start to
year?
finish. It's never happened. He can't do it. Meanwhile, we watch all of his. Same.
Everything is better with bacon, and it's one of the 3 letters of the PB&J pizza. And I love my chat right now. All the fucking Jake cocksuckers are just, they don't have a counter argument. They have nothing. They know I have, because they've been here the entire time. It's like when the one son who didn't know his dad finds out that his best friend's dad is his dad. And the son that knew his dad the entire life, like, oh my God, you cheated on mom. Well, she was there. Who took the picture?
Did you forget the music,
I
or
hope you have a fantastic day.
are we just trying a different vibe to see if your personality can carry this?
Q. The scenario that I was giving was female, female, male. That's not a cuckold fantasy.
Give me pepperoni, bacon, jalapeno.
You should have your oven
Especially-
500, especially if the guy got them both chicks pregnant in the same night.
You don't have a family. You make these drunk. Why are you pretending?
You don't have a family either, asshole. And yes, I do have a family.
Fake as fuck, dude. Why are you pretending?
Or, of course, the P. Of course, I also love the second you fucked with Shoe on Head, you ran away from her little 105-pound ass. I never have, you fucking Remember that when your videos were getting downvoted into oblivion?
And so why don't you just go through the motions of doing this correctly, get it off the pan, get your pizza stone hot, roll the dough out, and then with the same dough you have, make a good pizza instead of this, like, really hard thing. You know what I mean?
Because my pizza dough doesn't work like that, asshat. Anyway, that's it. I'm done. Good night, everybody. Okay, I don't normally do attack videos like this anymore. But I was just on my live stream and I was watching a video from Actual Jake, and he said that I should review his video on pizza. And I remember his video on pizza because he kept bringing up Poolish. Okay, there's just one little problem. And you can go to his actual site, Actual Cooking. I have not altered this. There is no pizza video. Like, the one you can't see is the prime rib. There it is. These are the same 12 or 16 videos, excuse me. I can do it in range of oldest, prime rib being the first one. Crispy hash browns every time. Latest. The exact opposite order. There is no live. There is no anything. So, Jake, you want me to review a video that was so shitty you yourself pulled down.